using paperboard and trace your shape on it. I'm using a star, and you'll want to trace the shape 2 times. This will make your fidget spinner sturdy. Now take your 2 stars and glue them together. Now cover one side completely with a glue or Mod Podge and then sprinkle glitter all over the star. Be generous with the glitter, and once it dries, you can pour the leftover back into the container. Repeat this process for the back of the star, and I'm using glow-in-the-dark glitter. Poke a hole through the center of your star and place a toothpick through it so you can hold the star. Use a glow-in-the-dark puffy paint to outline your star. This will give it a really cool effect when you're spinning it in the dark. And before you move on to the next step, make sure the puffy paint completely dries. Using craft foam and a hole punch, punch out 2 circles. This is for the center of the spinner. Now take your circle and poke it through a toothpick. Poke it through completely so the toothpick is poking through on one side. Then glue it into place, and you can cut the sharp part off of the toothpick. Now stick it through the center of your star and repeat the process on the opposite side. Poke the circle all the way through the toothpick and cut the end off. Now before you cut the end off and glue the circle into place, make sure that your star spins. If it doesn't spin, that means you have it on too tight, and you'll need to pull down the foam circle just a little bit. There we go, now it spins. I'm adding a gem to the center just to give it a little bling. For the next fidget spinner, I'm using the top of a glue stick, which is the shape of a triangle, and I'm tracing it on my paperboard. Again, I'm tracing 2 pieces, and I'll glue them together. To make this look more like the ninja spinner, I'm cutting out a small triangle on each side. I'm giving it a white base coat, and then I'm gonna paint it with glow-in-the-dark paint. The top will be pink and the bottom will be green. I'm adding the centerpiece just as I did for the first spinner with a toothpick, and I'm also adding a little bling. I'm adding the clear gems because these look really cool when you spin it. For the last glow-in-the-dark spinner, I'm taking this miniature X cookie cutter and tracing it on my paperboard. Again, I'm making 2 and I'll glue them together. And this time, I'm giving it a base coat of black. To decorate this fidget spinner, I'm using glow-in-the-dark puffy paint. In each side, I'm using a different color, and I'm just gonna have fun with the designs. So maybe a squiggly line and a few polka dots. Also, make sure it completely dries before you spin it. Once it's dry, it'll be really fun to spin it in the dark. Let's test it out. Here's the star. There's still a little bit of light so you can see how it works. Now let's turn the light off. Ooh. So this is how you make your glow-in-the-dark fidget spinners. Give us a thumbs up if you think they're cool, and leave us a comment if you think we should make the fidget cube. Click on the subscribe button to become an AGI crafter.